Have you heard of a co-parenting flex? Well, I hadn't really either, but I heard this term recently and I thought about it, and I want to give you a couple of co-parenting flexes. If you're going through a divorce, or let's say your divorce has been finalized, there's a couple things you can do that are going to have three really good effects. And even though you might not emotionally or authentically feel great about your ex or the person you're co-parenting with, if you do these things, it's going to be a real big co-parenting flex. What do I mean by that? Well, did you know that courts hate it when people and parents are bickering all the time? Did you know that? Do you know that courts hate it when it's tit for tat? Did you know that two wrongs do not make a right, and the courts know that? Okay, hear me out. It might feel good to be rude to your co-parent. It might feel good to yell in front of the kids in an exchange to your crappy ex. But guess what? Courts hate that. So what can you do? Number one, I want you to practice good co-parenting and do something that is productive with your ex. I want you to do it in writing, and I want you to do it and document it. For example, offer to help in some way. Offer to provide assistance to your co-parent in some helpful way that isn't condescending and isn't rude. Can you switch dates with them when they ask? Can you accommodate them on something that really doesn't hurt you very much and doesn't bother you in any way? Can you offer them assistance in a way that they need that is beneficial to them and doesn't hurt you? If you can do that, you're memorializing that you're not a crazy person and that you are helpful. So you're documenting your good behavior. That'll be important if he ever claims that you're terrible or that you're so difficult to deal with. So you're documenting your helpfulness. Number two, you're showing your co-parent that the story that they're telling themselves about you and the story they're telling others isn't true. Now, we can't control the stories people tell about us, and you will just die trying, and you're going to hurt yourself trying. But doesn't it feel good to know that you have objectively verifiable evidence that you're not a monster and that you are helpful? It just feels good to know that you're helping, or at least that you're not the story that your ex says that you are. And then finally, this is the most important thing. When you do this co-parenting flex of being helpful and being a productive co-parent, you're helping the kids. They see you do something that's outside of the norm or different than what you normally do. They see that people who were mad at each other can at least get along and help each other out, even if it's through gritted teeth. You're teaching your children that what is upsetting in some moment of their life isn't going to maybe haunt them forever and that they may be able to work through it later. You're modeling for your children the ability to work with someone that you don't like very much. And believe me, your kids know you guys don't like each other. So the fact that you can put that to the side and help each other out is going to show the children your maturity, and it's just going to rub off on them. So a good co-parenting flex, this is a great time of year for it. It's a new year. It's a new you. Why not start helping out? Hey, and don't forget to memorialize it. Divorce lawyers love it when you document your good deeds. I hope this helps.